In this video, we're doing a mock draft, and guess who has a special appearance?
Grandma.
Yeah, you have a special appearance. But yeah, anyways, we're getting back to the business. I just gotta get back to my spot, and yeah. So basically, here's my mock draft, and the first overall pick on the clock, the Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence. This is obviously an easy pick, because Trevor Lawrence is the best QB in the draft, and he has generational talent since Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck, which is absolutely insane. So, second overall pick, the Jets. They select Zach Wilson. If you argue that he's not going number 2 overall, then that Justin Fields is, that is not a good idea. That is ridiculous. I think it's set in stone that they're going to draft Zach Wilson, honestly. So, on to the third pick. So, it's kind of outdated, so I've Justin Fields not falling, but he is going to the 49ers, which is pretty good because they need a QB, and I feel like it's kind of like Alex Smith and Pat Mahomes. You know, like how they drafted Pat Mahomes even though they had a good average starting QB. I think it would be good. He has a hard time reading the defenses and processing them, but still. With the 4th overall pick, the Falcons select Kyle Pitts, the beast out of Florida. That guy's an absolute beast. He can catch anything. He's maybe better than Rob Gronkowski. This guy's generational talent too. Second best player in the draft. But just the other teams need a quarterback, so. Then with the 5th overall pick, the Bengals select Penei Sewell, the left tackle out of a college. And this guy's good. He's big, he's young, and he's just overall great. So now the Dolphins select Jamar Chase out of LSU. So this guy is absolute beast. This guy is so athletic and so good. Generational talent. This guy's insane. Then, with the next pick, the Lions select Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith won the Heisman. This guy's just going to be something big. Only if he gets injured and he's an injury-prone guy. So, otherwise, he's going to be a great pick. So then the Panthers select Rashawn Slater. They really need help on their edge. And if they're gonna stick with Sam Darnold, they need to have weapons and a line. So, honestly, good idea. Then, with the next pick, the Broncos select Mac Jones. Mac Jones is a beast. He has a photographic memory. He can throw absolute darts, dimes. He throws absolute dimes. He's a destroyer. And then, with the next pick, the Cowboys select Patrick Surtain II. After losing Byron Jones and many other cornerbacks, they do need a cornerback. Which Patrick Surtain is really good at cornerback, and he's going to be top in the cornerback draft class, which is really deep class. So, in the next pick will be the Giants selecting Elijah Tucker. They should select them because their line's been bad for so long that they just need a line. So, I think that will do. And then, with the next overall pick, the Eagles select Jalen Waddle. They need Jalen Waddle because he's an absolute playmaker. He can make, small stuff turn into big plays. He's like one of those guys that just, like a Tyreek Hill, except he's not that great on deep routes. He just catches small catches, then he just goes downfield and explodes. He's so fast. Then the next pick is Chargers Rondale Moore. This guy can absolutely burn people. He's like Tyreek Hill. He's more like Tyreek Hill. He can absolutely burn people. He's a beast. This guy it will be great for Justin Herbert. You just need to pile him with weapons, honestly. And then in the second round, they can get a tackle or guard or something. With the next pick, the Vikings select QWERTY. They need help on the edge. Even their coach said it was the worst defense he ever coached. Pretty, average pick. This is with no trades. So then the Patriots select Trey Lance. Dun, dun, dun. Sad. Right? I hate it. This is bad. This is not good. I think they can train him, though, with the receivers. I don't care still. They didn't need a quarterback so bad that they should draft him. I've landed up with Trey Lance. I got really mad at his accuracy. So, they draft him. I'd rather have Mac Jones. Next thing, I'll have him trade up, but with the next pick, the Cardinals select J.C. Horn. After losing Patrick Peterson, who's already regressing, they could get him, and they have not many stable, good cornerbacks really on their team. A very bad cornerback core, and it will help their cornerback core because he's a really good cornerback. With the next overall pick, the Raiders select Liam Eichenberg. Liam Eichenberg, he's from Notre Dame. He's a beast. He's a left tackle, and after seemingly dissembling their line for some reason, I don't know why they did that. John Gruden's weird. I don't know. They should take a left tackle or something. With the next pick, the Dolphins select Travis Etienne. I think they should select him because he's fast. He's like a Saquon Barkley, but better. I described him as. And honestly, it's a good pick. They're not rocking with some weird nameless running back. I don't even know their running back anymore. They lost their running back to the Bills. With the next overall pick, the football team selects Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. This would just be a beastly thing. Have Chase Young, the left end guy, and that free safety, Cameron Curl, and they can add another young guy. This will be the youngest beast. It will be a machine. They'll call him the next Saxonville, basically. They're the next Saxonville. They're the next 1985 Bears. This is absolutely going to be impossible to stop. This is just flawless pick. And can't get wrong with Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's really good. I have a left tackle going ahead of him, but that's a teammate in Notre Dame. So, next pick, the Bears select Kadarius Toney. They need a wide receiver to make their team be good. Andy Dalton. This guy can't throw a football. I'm worried for them. They're so sucky, their coaches and general manager and stuff. They just need to hire new guys and fire all the staff. I'm sorry, Bears fan, but they're hopeless. With the next pick, the Colts select Jason Owe. They would need to add to their defense, which would be absolute beast. They're all they need now is their defense and wide receiver core to bolster up. I think this would be a perfect pick because Jason Owe is an absolute beast linebacker. And yeah. Next overall pick, the Titans select Jalen Phillips. Their defensive line is worst in the NFL. It is so bad. It is so bad. That is ridiculously bad. They're not gonna make the Super Bowl with that defensive line. If they get the Bears defensive line and they build it up like that, give them a Super Bowl. Might as well give them the trophy. But the next overall pick, the Jets select Najee Harris. This guy is probably the second best out of the group, but honestly, talking bad about him, but just not impressed with him. But I'll take him in the first round because the Jets need a running back. They're not rocking with 35-year-old Frank Gore. Do you think that guy should just keep on playing because he just wants to break records? But that dude That's not good. With the next pick, the Steelers select Jalen Mayfield. They're probably gonna lose that guy out of the Army that's like 6'9" at left tackle. So I think they should get him. Or if he's not gone, they could put him at a different part of the line. So honestly, it's kind of flawless, and they need some linemen. And they always build up linemen. They're really good at developing players, like I said in my last video. And then the Jaguars select Trevon Moehrig. They should select him because this guy is the best safety out of the draft. Out of TCU. He's an absolute beast. Let's go. That's just a flawless pick. And they need a safety. So, flawless. With the next pick, the Browns select Zaven Collins. They should get him because they need a guy that could learn behind some older guys, and then they could develop a guy that would be like super good. I think that would be really good, and they can just bolster up their defense. They just need to keep on doing insane draft picks that are just a bunch of beasts, bunch of insane players, and I think Zaven Collins would do that for them. The Ravens select Terrace Marshall Jr. Sammy Watkins starting at first wide receiver? With Lamar with better receivers, he would ball out. Absolutely ball out. He can't throw a ball to save his life, but he'd ball out. That guy's a running back. But, you know, with the next pick, the Saints select Asante Samuel Jr. I think this would be perfect because losing Marshawn Humphrey would Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Humphrey, yeah. Marshawn Lattimore is a big hit to them. Marshawn Lattimore is an absolute beast. Super underrated. With the next pick, the Packers select Elijah Moore. They should pick him because Aaron Rodgers is really going to go insane. He's going to get a knife and he's going to just go insane and he's going to have a rampage. So, yeah, get him a wide receiver. That offense is stupid. The next pick, the Bills select Gregory Rousseau. Their defense had 2 sacks last year on the defensive line. You know how bad that is? Very bad. They need a defensive lineman. This is gonna get a scary unit right here. These guys, scary. I feel like the Dolphins might be better than them because they're really looking scary with all these draft picks. Travis Etienne and Jamar Chase. That's just worst. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. With the next pick, the Chiefs select Tevin Jenkins. We saw in the Super Bowl 29 pressures. That won't do. So they need a tackle. The next pick, the Bucs select Joe Tryon. Add to the pass rush. The line is getting older. So yeah, that's a good pick, I think. Or they could also get Jay Tefeli, the defensive tackle, to replace Ndamukong. Ndamukong's a beast, but he's like 34 or so. That was my mock draft. It was a beautiful video. Beautiful mock draft. What do you think? Let's go. See you in the next upload, which might be soon. Might be tomorrow.